It is.
You're there, man.
I think I'm fine if I don't know where I am.
Right. The house which I will show. See? The four. This rock. The house in that sin will be removed from this world. And Rishoyim, there won't be any more. Now we said already, Ruya touches beautifully. If you pray for the Rishoyim that they should do tshuva, that's the best way. Don't kill them. We're not Islam, we're going around killing people. We pray that the evilness, the negativity that's pulling them down, the blocks they have, should be removed through different, ways, through education, through revelations. The blocks should be removed through good examples, and then there won't be any evil in the world. Not that you have to kill the people, just get rid of the negativity they're attached to. Yeah, that's a very simple answer, but obviously it's not so easy for people. But that, then when that's done, then that's what David HaMelech is praising. Once there's no more of this, so he only then, we already said, could he say Hallelujah. Until then, he couldn't even say that word Hallelujah. That's already a name of God. Hallelujah is a very high level of praise of Hashem. It's a manifest. You have to understand, when you're praising Hashem in the world with David HaMelech's level, when he was saying a word that's a praise of Hashem, Hallelujah, it had to be that was reality was manifest. So it wasn't just saying words. The words are expressing a true revelation of that reality, and that was once all the Rishonim, the evil in the world, was destroyed. Where did he see that? Because there was still Amalek in the world, as we see. Shaul didn't get rid of it. Inside of him, he got rid of all the evil. Yeah? And it looked like almost the world. It was still hiding, it was still hidden. It just came out for Shlomo eventually with the Lashon Hara and different things. It was all hiding in the world because it would almost been destroyed. The Melech was the closest we ever got to Mashiach, with him and his son Shlomo at the first base of English. It was almost. But the point is, he himself had killed his Yetzirah. He was on that level. And that's the soul level called Chaya. Chaya, we already said, is this Chaya Sakodesh, this elevated level. This Chaya is already going up to the level of the intrinsic war. It's the world of Atzilus. It's the world which is very close to Shem Hashem. It's the Yud of the name of God. It's a very spiritual aspect. When it says Hashem made the world, he made it with a Yud and a Hey. Yud is the smallest amount of ink possible you could write a letter in Hebrew. It's the smallest amount of physicality to get to the spiritual.
You gotta stop after as well.
Yeah, so almost there. So that's the fourth world. So that fourth world is Atzilus. That's close to Hashem. That's the heart. We can't even imagine such a level. And that will be when Mashiach comes. All the evil will be destroyed. And I'll tell you a practical way of doing it for yourself, by focusing on the good. Focus on the good in yourself. Focus on the good in the others. Just by positive thinking, which everyone's into nowadays, that is a power to get rid of the negativity in the world. You hear that? That's a practical way. Od, esmach od. I will rejoice with the good. That's Osias Shema Echad. Shema Echad, we say Shema Echad, Shema Echad, esmach od. I will rejoice with a little bit of good I find in myself and in others. And through that power, we can constantly get rid of the negativity in our life. Because in ultimate true sense, from the higher worlds, that's all. In the world of Atzilus, there's only good. There's no negativity at all. It's a place of only good. And then there's a world above that, and I read this world above that. Mishtachu, look at David HaMelech, look where he got to, Baruch HaKodesh. Mishtachu b'yom ha'misa, he looked at the day of death. Va'ama, what did he say? Shira.
Shira, Shnamar.
Ochi nafshi, it's Hashem. Gdalta ma'od, hod v'hod l'lavosh. We put this on when we say, when we put on a talis, talit. My mashma d'yoyom hamisa. Shanamar. Why is it talking about the Yom HaMisa? Yom HaMisa is a difficult thing. What's pshat with them when a person dies? There's a certain release from the soul, from the body, from the physical aspects. It's a certain revelation on that moment. It's the highest level. Moshe Rabbeinu on the day of death reached the Shanun, Bina, reached the highest level. He had this idea of Rabbi Akiva also reached it even in his life. This high level, the fifth level of the name of God. This is the world of Kesed. This is the world of Adam Kadmon. This is a world called Erech Pam. It's the highest level. It's the highest level in Kabbalah. When you start learning Kabbalah, that's what Kabbalah talks about. This world of reward, this elevated, futuristic world. That's really the Arizal. Most of his Torah, his writings, are about this world of revelation. He was able to reach up to that highest world. But in the end, the only one who ever experienced it, and only people that will ultimately experience it, was Moshe Rabbeinu and David HaMelech on the days they passed away, and got Misa Nishika that day, and when they passed away. And also, we'll get that when Mashiach comes. Mashiach will reveal the true, it's called the level of Yechida, where everything will become unified. And that's bringing down the highest levels to the lowest levels. And that we only will get when Mashiach comes. And we do have glimpses of it now. The fact that we can even talk about it is a proof that there is a revelation. Before Mashiach comes, a certain, it's called an Or Chosen. There's a light coming down into the world before Mashiach comes, which balances out this craziness of the internet and the whole Hollywood and the whole world out there. There's Hashem gives us an equal inspiration before Mashiach comes, a taste of what's going to be like. You eat before Shabbos, a bit of the Shabbos food, you get a little taste of how good the Shabbos food is going to be. So too we're getting a taste spiritually of what's going to be like to experience Mashiach when the world. So we're getting a certain revelation in this generation where suddenly people like myself are suddenly opening up to the highest levels of Torah and experiencing the highest revelations, even though we're in the lowest generation ever in history. So that's an unbelievable yichud. That's a unification that goes on, and that's what David and Melech and Moshe Rabbeinu reached that. You should take it with you, clean off your body. That was, what do we say with talis? We make sure we have a clean talis.
Yeah.
And make sure you have clean clothes. Shabbat's coming.
Tomorrow I might not be here.
What's the story?
So I tell you to see my friend.
You have to in the morning?
I kind of have to.
Kind of have to.
Yeah. She's kind of making me.
She?
My best friend, man. She's
Okay.
making me go.
You know, you can tell her some deep stuff. Take it with you.
Will.
And we're going to go into it more, because this Gemara's go on and on about this idea of putting a neshama into a body, and what a neshama is, what a soul is. We're going to get deep and deep into this. And that's why the Gemara ends up. I remember Shila, just one more thing. Save with the Anyanei Tiksiv, Tas Benecha Bilin Tosev Ruch and the Gemara. That was the end of the Gemara. Yeah? Right. The end is what? That David and Melech said, he said song on the day of death. Well, what's Pshat here? We have to see, this is a deep pasuk, we have to look it up and we'll go into it next time.
If I want to see you have a good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos. You hear how deep this is?
Yeah.
Have a good one, brother. Take it with you.